Cell range means it is a group of contiguous cells which form the shape of a rectangle. That is meant by cell range. What do you mean by contiguous cells? Contiguous cells means sharing a common border, or the cells are touching each other. In the figure you can see month and number of units sold. Both values are written in two different columns. Just look at the cell A1 and B1. Here A1 and B1 are sharing the same border. So we can say A1 and B1 are examples of contiguous cells because both are sharing the same border. That's why A1 and B1 are called contiguous cells. So groups of these kinds of contiguous cells are known as cell range. A cell range means groups of contiguous cells which form a shape of a rectangle. In the figure you can also see a rectangle is formed many cells. Which are the cells? B2, B3, B4, B5, B6 and B7. These cells, these contiguous cells are making a rectangle. So we can represent all the cells by cell range from B2 to B7. That is known as cell range. So a range means a group of contiguous cells which form the shape of a rectangle. Here a rectangle is made using different contiguous cells. We can use the cell range in a function also. Look at the picture. In the figure we are going to find out the total sale by using the function sum equal to sum of B2 is to B7. Here we are representing all these values by cell range B2 is to B7. In the last video we have find out the value of total sale by using the formula, but here we are going to find out by using the function sum. Just look at the video. Here we can see the values are written in the cell B2, B3, B4, B5, B6 and B7. We need the value of total sale in the cell B8. This is the cell B8 you can see. In this cell we are going to find out the value of total sale. So we know that first we need to insert the equal to symbol, then only we can use the formula or we can use the function. Here the sum function we need to use, so we need to type the function name sum. Automatically some options are coming. You can see these all are the inbuilt functions of in the Excel. So we need to use the sum function, sum, then inserting the bracket, then we are going to select the cell range. So here the cell range starts from B2 up to B7. Then select the cell B2, then drag the mouse pointer by holding the left mouse button up to the cell B7. Once again I will show you. We are typing the equal to symbol first, then typing the function name sum, then inserting the bracket, then we are going to select the cell range, that is starting from B2, then hold the left mouse button, then drag up to B7. So automatically that cell range is visible in the cell B8. Then we can close the bracket, then press the enter key. So the value is visible in the cell B8. This is how we are using the cell range to find out the sum. I hope you could understand.